All right, time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus, who, for health reasons, he's with us today.
Thank you very much.
And he is here in the studio and will be.
In perpetuity, it seems.
Yes, exactly. A long conversation about that. Okay, let's talk about JetBlue. Why can't they say no?
Well, yeah. Why can't they take no for an answer, I think, is the thing here. JetBlue announcing today that they are going to launch a hostile takeover of discount carrier Spirit Airlines after Spirit previously said thanks but no thanks to JetBlue's not-so-hostile offer to take over the carrier. Spirit says, well, we'd rather merge with Frontier, and so we want to go ahead with those plans as opposed to merging with JetBlue, which could run into more regulatory issues. JetBlue, for its part, says no, it's going to stay in the hunt because it believes a merger with Spirit would help it be more competitive with the big dogs out there like American and United and Delta, so it's pushing ahead with this. In fact, JetBlue is calling on Spirit shareholders at their shareholder meeting next month to reject the merger with Frontier and to instead pick JetBlue as a marriage partner. Unclear how that's going to go. However, the market seems to think all this attention is good for the carrier. At last check, Spirit stock up about 14%.
Well, the good news is it'll get rid of planes that look like taxis.
It could do that.
Yeah.
Well, they look like Pokemon.
Yellow and black is
Yeah,
much.
they look like Pikachu.
All right, McDonald's losing a lot of money in Russia, so they're out.
They are, but it's not so much the losing the money thing as the war in Ukraine thing.
Yeah.
Like many Western companies, McDonald's is now the latest one to say "do svidaniya" to Russia because of the Putin regime and the war in Ukraine. Now, McDonald's had closed down its restaurants in March on a temporary basis. The company now says that the war in Ukraine and things that Putin are doing are just simply not part of McDonald's cultural values, and therefore, in McDonald's words, it is no longer tenable for the company to remain active in Russia, and that's why it's putting all of its restaurants, and there's about 850 of those, up for sale. Wow. Right now, it's they're hoping to find a Russian buyer who will take all the properties over, and that buyer, if such a person exists, would get a lot of generic facilities because McDonald's is right now in the process of bringing down the golden arches, bringing down all the branding, and decamping. And this is a good example of how if political solutions can't be found to things, corporate and economic solutions oftentimes have a lot more pressure.
Interesting. And 800-something stores. Wow.
Yeah, in fact, McDonald's was the first American fast food restaurant to open in the Soviet Union about 30 years ago.
That's amazing. All right, so a big postage increase. Not a big increase, but still just the fact that it's going up, up, up.
Well, and collect them all. And that's the issue here when we talk about the Postal Service, which has been losing money for 14 straight years. And now it's expected that the cost of a forever stamp is going to go up in July from the current 58 cents to 60 cents. And as Lou says, that's not the biggest jump in the world, but it's part of a series of rate hikes for the Postal Service. And in fact, Postmaster General Louis DeJoy, an appointee of former President Trump, says that he foresees making a series of uncomfortable rate hikes, his words, until the Postal Service can achieve financial self-sufficiency. You might not know this, but the Postal Service receives no direct taxpayer funds. It has to pay its own way, and that's why, amidst the switch to email and other digital communications, Postal Service just keeps losing money. It also has to pay into a health care fund for current and former employees, lasting all the way out for 75 years. That, too, has hamstrung its finances. And so there are obviously other ways to do this than perhaps endless rate hikes, and one of them is postal banking. More than 100 other countries have postal banking systems, and they work very, very effectively. And for more information on how that would work, I'll have something up at ktla.com in just a few minutes.
Okay, and then stupid question. If I have the forever stamps, July comes, I can continue.
They're still forever.
They're forever.
They're forever.
They call them forever.
Okay, so I should just go and get all the
You
forever
could get more,
currently.
but that's just an endless game you're going to play because the Postal Service is estimated to lose $110 billion over the next decade. Raising the cost of stamps by 2 cents, not going to fix that.
Yeah.
You know what I got out of that? They made money 15 years ago. I thought they've been losing money my entire life.
Then the internet showed up. Forget about it.
Yes.
Okay.